The 5 M's for senior health, a new path to aging well. Hi everyone, and welcome to Physio For You podcast, the show where we talk about movement, health, and living your best life at any age. I am Giri Srinivasan, registered physiotherapist, clinic owner, and someone deeply passionate about helping seniors stay strong, independent, and joyful. Today, we are talking about one of the most powerful holistic models for senior health, the 5M framework. It's more than just a checklist. It's a compass that guides how we assess, treat, and truly connect with older adults. We'll break it down step by step. Mind, mobility, medications, multi-complexity, and what matters most. With real stories, science, and practical tools you can use. The first M is mind, our starting point. Because everything in life flows from how we think, feel, and process the world. We are talking about cognitive health. Yes, our memory, problem solving, mood, and social connection. So do you know what's one of the biggest threat here in North America for the seniors? The loneliness epidemic. Research done in 2024 found that 1 in 3 older adults report feeling lonely, at least some of the time. I experience that every day in my clinic when I assess seniors. Most of them are living alone in social isolation, and COVID didn't do any good to them. And for those in poor mental health, that jumps to over 75% of people living in loneliness. Loneliness is not just sad, it's dangerous. It increases risk of dementia, depression, cardiovascular disease, and even early death. So, in our group of synaptic integrated health groups, we use a lot of different tools for cognitive health. At Insta Physical Therapy, we use tools like the NeuroCatch. It's a cognitive health assessment tool, objective tool, a state-of-the-art 10-minute test that measures brain processing speed, attention, and memory. It helps us objectively track brain health over time and intervene early before you get the dementia, before you get that memory loss, before you get that cognitive decline. We can catch it early and put a program to work on it. For seniors, this is crucial. Changes in memory or attention can impact medication safety, mobility, and even the ability to live independently. And sometimes these changes are very subtle. So proactive testing really matters, especially for seniors. But cognitive care is not just about data, it's about connection. Encouraging social engagement, group exercise classes, and also just going out, purpose-driven activities can really help combat isolation and stimulate the cognitive health and the mind. So do not wait, make that phone call, go talk to your friend, go meet them, go for a walk, go for a coffee, go for a movie, go for a dinner, go whatever you want to do. Okay, it's different. I'm not talking about in your cell phone or video call, meeting people in person. That secretes so many beautiful, wonderful neurohormones in your brain. So make that phone calls, go out and meet someone who you like to meet and spend some time with them. The second M is mobility. And if you've been following me for a while, you know how much I value this one. Mobility is more than walking. It's freedom, it's confidence, it's ability to engage with life on your own terms. In our seniors population, mobility is often limited by pain from arthritis, from various different conditions. Another important thing is fear of falling. We call it FOF, right? How many people are living in fear of falling? You will know when you talk to people. Or just years of reduced activity because they just restrict themselves. Oh, I'm old, I can't do this. No, that's not a good thing. So here's where pain neuroscience education and graded exposure to movement are game changers. As physiotherapists, that's our bread and butter when we work with seniors. We teach seniors that movement is safe, that their bodies are adaptable, and that starting small can lead to huge gains. For everybody, there is a starting point. That's why we do a complete neuromuscular screening and find that starting point for every individual. Whether you are 50-year-old or 92 years old, we have a plan for you. In fact, we have created a stability and mobility flow Myself, along with my wonderful kinesiologist Serena, we developed this a structured exercise routine anyone can do at the home or at gym. So it builds balance, strength and flexibility in a very gentle, progressive way. Okay, it's not one stretch or one exercise, it's a flow you can do. And the best part, it's completely free. You can download it from the link below and start today. And if you have any questions, reach out to us. We can help you with that, right? And please consult with your healthcare practitioner or a family physiotherapist or family doctor before you start if you have any questions. When mobility improves, independence grows. And when independence grows, quality of life soars. So, take care of your mobility. Only when you move well, you can load that movement. So, never start loading or strengthening a joint without moving better. So, moving better is first. The third M is medications. Most seniors take multiple prescriptions for blood pressure, for diabetes, for arthritis, for cholesterol, for mood or sleep. You can have some balance issues and impairments from medications that sedate the nervous system. So these side effects can increase the risk of falls, injuries and loss of independence. That's why we work closely with family doctors and pharmacists when we work with you in the physiotherapy clinic to review your medications you have and when possible streamline them with the help of the other healthcare practitioners and advise you on what side effects you might have. At Insta Physical Therapy, we also offer the Steady Steps program, which is designed specifically for seniors to improve balance, coordination, stability, and your reaction time. As we get older, our reaction times gets longer. It's all matters. Few milliseconds is what matters from you stumbling and not falling and falling and getting hurt. So it's one of the most effective ways to counteract medication-related dizziness and reduce fall risk. The fourth M is multi-complexity, and this is where our multidisciplinary care shines. So many of our senior patients have multiple challenges happening at the same time, like orthopedic issues like fractures, joint dislocations, joint subluxations, joint replacement surgeries, or chronic back pain. Sometimes some of these things can come together. Sometimes neurological conditions like stroke, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, or brain injury combined with orthopedic conditions like back pain, neck pain, and knee pain. That multi-complexities also exist. Sometimes motor vehicle accident injuries affecting several parts of the body, neck, back, knee, and foot, something like that, are also sometimes with concussion, which is your brain injury, jaw issues, cervicogenic dizziness from the motor vehicle accident, which means the dizziness coming from your upper neck, and cervicogenic headaches, the headaches coming from your upper neck. And also because of the motor vehicle accidents, you also can get some peripheral nerve injuries. You can pinch the nerve in your neck or the back, giving you shooting pain in the arm or the legs. All these skin can combine together, have this multi-complex presentation. Sometimes post-surgical rehab combined with chronic illness. You can have a total knee replacement, also you can have arthritis in the neck. You got to take care of that together. These aren't simple cases. They require coordinated care from physiotherapist, massage therapist, acupuncturist, occupational therapist, kinesiologist, and even sometimes psychologists are working together towards this multi-complex scenario. That's what we always say when you come to us. We don't just look at the joint you have pain. We do bumper to bumper, head to toe assessment and find out everything what you need to perform as a good, great, mobile human being in this community and in your life. At our Synaptic Integrated Health Group clinics, we have about 14 clinics in and around Edmonton. We bring these disciplines under one roof in most of our clinics. This means our seniors are not bouncing from one clinic to another for different things. They get integrated, personalized care that addresses the whole picture. Got it? Last M is what matters most. And finally, the heart of the framework. What matters most to you? This is where we ask the most important question during our assessment. What is the one thing you want to be able to do again after your injury or arthritis or surgery or dizziness or motor vehicle accident? Let me share two small stories with you guys at this junction. One of my patients, a retired carpenter, had a stroke on the right side. So his right arm is weak, right leg is weak. His goal was not just better walking. His goal was to stand in his workshop and build a birdhouse for his granddaughter. That image became the anchor for his rehab plan, for the stroke rehab we do and the neuro rehab we do in the clinic. And the day he handed her that birdhouse, you have never seen a smile so big. And the second story, another patient, a grandmother in her 80s, came to us after a fall. Her goal was to walk without fear at her grandson's wedding, to join the family on the dance floor. So, we assessed her completely, we took care of all the 5 M's, we tailored the program for strength, balance and confidence. And yes, she danced that night, slowly but with pride and joy. When we know what matters most, therapy stops being just treatment. It becomes a bridge. Really becomes a bridge to a meaningful life. What matters most to you. So, there you have it. The 5 M's for senior health. First is mind. So you have to protect cognitive and emotional health, fight loneliness, get out and meet people in person, and measure brain function with tools like NeuroCatch if you think your cognition is not where it's supposed to be. Next M is the mobility. So build confidence and independence with movement education and free resources like our stability and mobility flow, which there is a link below. And the third M is medications. Understand the impact of drugs on balance and cognition and offset risks with programs like Steady Steps. You can go to instaphysio.ca. Just on the top, on the tab, we have the Steady Steps program. Click that and read about it. And there are 3 different packages you can purchase online. There is in-home kind of option. There is a clinic option. You choose whatever works for you to help yourself. Multi-complexity is the next M. Treat the whole person, not just the parts, through integrated care and bumper-to-bumper care. And the last but not the least, what matters most? Anchor rehab in personal goals that spark joy and purpose. So, if you're a senior, a caregiver, or a fellow health professional, remember, aging well is possible. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better. I always say, it's not about lifespan, it's about health span. If you have time, check out our 50 plus Physio and Performance website too. We put a lot of content there, a lot of valuable information for our 50 plus population there. I will put a link to the stability and mobility flow in the description below. Download it, try it and share it with your friends who you think is very helpful. It's not only for seniors. This stability and mobility flow can be done for everybody to improve your mobility and stability. Especially for those guys who sit for work all day, it's great for everybody. Until next time on Physio For You podcast, move with purpose, care with heart, and always ask what matters most. Bye.